She made a whopping $43 million.
You probably make a lot of money.
And they can also pay for content.
Spend over $100,000.
I've charged upwards of $300 for a farting video.
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
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 I'm going to ask you something. Have you ever stopped and wondered why you can't stop scrolling through Instagram or TikTok? Maybe you think it's just harmless entertainment, a way to kill some time. Maybe you tell yourself, I'm just watching a few videos and looking at images. Well, what if I told you there's something much deeper going on, something that's happening in your brain that you don't even realize? Every swipe, every like, every lingering second on a photo or a video on social media is a carefully designed step in a system built to exploit one thing: your desires, your instinctual, primal desires. Think about it for a bit. You're scrolling through Instagram, and there she is, that perfect girl, seemingly posting just for fun. But notice the subtle hints, the links in bio, the suggestive but ultimately platform-safe content, the promises of exclusive content elsewhere. It's not random, it's a funnel designed to lead you exactly where they want you to go. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok are not just apps, they're gateways to something much darker, much more destructive. They're a gateway drug to an app that feeds off of your urges, OnlyFans. And it works brilliantly. That influencer you like, that you decided to follow, the ones whose stories you never miss, they're building a connection with you, making you feel like you know them on a personal level, like you're special, somehow different from all the other followers. And when they finally drop that OnlyFans link, you're already hooked. I'm sure you've heard of it. The adult platform that many find hopelessly addictive. The platform that has over 300 million users, with only around 2% of which are creators. If you've never used it, well, good for you. But due to its extreme popularity, it's quite likely you know someone who does. It's likely you don't even realize it, but every little piece of content you consume is a breadcrumb, leading you straight toward the belief that satisfaction is just one click away, one subscription away. So why does this work so well? It's simple. These platforms are designed to keep you engaged, to make you crave more. You see someone who looks perfect, someone who feels just out of reach, and then just when you think you've reached the limit of your curiosity, you see, want to see more? Want to see something exclusive? Click here. But it doesn't stop there. Because here's the thing, OnlyFans isn't just about pictures or videos of erotic nature. It's the illusion of connection. The DMs, the private chats, they all sell you on this fantasy that someone's paying attention to you, that someone likes you and wants to connect with you. In reality, you're likely not even talking to the person you think you are. Those messages, often they're sent by hired responders, people whose job it is to pretend they care. You need to think about that for a second. You're pouring time, money, and attention into something that may not even be real. It's a loop, an endless cycle of chasing something you'll never catch. So why do so many fall into this trap? Well, it's easy to blame the platforms, the creators, or even the responders behind the screen. But the truth, most people don't want to hear it. It's you. Platforms like OnlyFans only work because people let them. OnlyFans exists because people keep subscribing, and no one is forcing people to click, to pay, to engage. It's a choice. When it comes down to it, this isn't about shaming anyone, it's about understanding how we got here, and more importantly, how to break free. In order to start breaking free from this, you need to start with one thing: self-control, the ability to stop, to look at what you're doing and ask yourself, why? Why am I here? What am I looking for? What desires am I trying to fill? And be honest with yourself. This isn't just about lust. It's not just about attraction. It's about escape, escaping boredom, escaping loneliness, escaping reality. Unfortunately, escape never lasts. You can't outrun reality, and no subscription, no chat, no exclusive content will ever fix what's missing in your life. You won't feel less lonely. You won't feel lasting fulfillment, just short-term enjoyment. Look at it this way. The platform isn't inherently bad. What makes it bad for you is when it becomes habitual, when it takes over your world, driving you down a path full of parasocial relationships and ultimately stunting your personal growth and forward momentum in life. Hell, you might not even be aware of how far down this rabbit hole you really are. So, what can you do about it? Well, you can start by taking responsibility, by realizing that the only person who can change your situation is you. Start with the obvious. Stop using it. It's an addiction, and the only way out of an addiction is to stop using. Easier said than done, right? Well, no one's saying it's easy. This is just the hard work you need to do. Now you may be saying, but it's everywhere. How do I avoid it? And yeah, you're right, it is everywhere. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok make it almost impossible to avoid. But that's the point. You're not supposed to avoid it. You're supposed to confront it. Look, we're not meant to skirt these obstacles in our path. We're meant to go through them, to find out what's on the other side. Therein lies the opportunities for improvement, to shift your perspective in order to reframe your path to success. So every time you feel that pull, that urge to click, to subscribe, to spend, you have a choice. You can give in, or you can take a step back and look at what's truly going on. You can start asking yourself, what am I really doing here? Is this what I want for myself? Find comfort and safety in being controversial with yourself, with your current thought patterns, in order to expand your realm of thinking and further develop your EQ. Because if you don't, you encourage stagnation in your personal development. And trust me, a narrow mind is a dangerous mind. When it all comes down to it, this is all about building a better life. A life where you don't need to escape. A life where you're fulfilled, not by fantasy, but by reality. And that starts with discipline. Not the kind of discipline that shames or punishes, but the kind that builds you up. The kind that says, I'm worth more than this. My time is worth more than this. My life is worth more than this. Every time you choose discipline, every time you choose to not give in to urges, you're taking back control. You're breaking out of the cycle and proving to yourself that you're stronger than the pull. Just understand that no one's coming to save you. Blaming the platforms, the creators, or even society won't change your situation. Only you can. It's easy enough to point fingers, to say, well, they made it this way, it's not my fault. But that mindset is what keeps you trapped. Every second you spend blaming something outside yourself is another second you waste. So instead of playing the blame game, take ownership, accept where you are, and focus on where you want to be. Because at the end of the day, the choice is yours. Do you keep living on autopilot, or do you break free, saving not only money, but your time and self-respect?